Hello students, welcome on board of CBRM 12-2021. We are starting the first chapter of calculus, that is continuity and differentiability, chapter 5 of your NCERT, and we are into the points to remember section. You know, calculus is the most marks fetching unit of class 12. It comprises of 5 chapters, that is continuity and differentiability, application of derivatives, integrals, application of integration, and differential equation. This unit is offering you almost 50% marks, that is almost 40 out of 80. So you see the importance of this unit from your examination point of view. In this session, we'll be doing important concepts and formulas of continuity and differentiability, and we'll see how to memorize and implement these formulas. So students, let's get started. So we'll start with the continuity part of this chapter. So if we have to prove that fx is continuous at a point in its domain, we'll have to use this formula, that is limit x tending to a fx is equals to fa. Let's take an example and see how to implement this formula. Fx, let us take fx is equals to 3x minus 5. We need to check the continuity at x equals to 2. So the first step will be limit x tending to 2 fx, find the value. Fine. Next, find out f2. If these two are equal, then we'll say that our function is continuous, and if these two are not equal, then we'll say that our function is not continuous. Fine. But this is a polynomial function, and we know that polynomial functions are always continuous. Fine. So this function is continuous. Now let's move to the next part of this formula. Now, if a question is given to me like this, that fx is having a value for x greater than 2, and a separate function for x equals to 2, and a third separate function for x is less than 2. Then I will bifurcate this part, that is limit x tending to a fx in 2, left hand limit and right hand limit, and I'll equate it with fa. If these three are equal, then we'll say that our function is continuous. Now, how to find out the left hand limit? Let's see. Left hand limit is equals to limit x tending to a minus fx, and instead of x we are going to put a minus h, and fx की हम कौन सी value लेंगे यहाँ पे? For x less than 2, because we are finding out the left hand limit, and x will be replaced by a minus h. So left hand limit is limit h tending to 0 f of a minus h. Very easy to remember, nothing difficult in it. Now let's see right hand. राइट हैंड में भी कुछ नहीं करना है, बस फंक्शन कौन सा लेना है ये ध्यान रखिएगा. फंक्शन कौन सा लेना है? फॉर x टेंडिंग टू a प्लस फंक्शन विल बी x ग्रेटर देन 2 पे जो वैल्यू है वो वाली आप ले लेंगे. नाउ लिमिट h टेंडिंग टू 0, सिंस इट इज अ राइट हैंड लिमिट, सो a प्लस h, सो x विल बी रिप्लेस्ड विद a प्लस h. तो एक बार और देख लेते हैं. लेफ्ट हैंड लिमिट क्या था? लिमिट h टेंडिंग टू 0 f ऑफ a minus h, and right hand limit क्या था? Limit h tending to 0 a plus h. I think we have already done the memory part. Remembering हो गया हमारा, ये खत्म हो गया. Now we are done with this. So left hand और right hand और fa यदि तीनों equal हो गए तो हम क्या बोलेंगे? The function is continuous. And if कोई भी match नहीं कर रहा है, so we'll say that our function is not continuous. So this is the way we'll be checking whether the function is continuous or not. And some questions are there in which it is given to us that function is continuous, and we have to find out the value of some variables. So we can use again this formula also for finding out the variables. Left hand limit equals to right hand equals to fa.